Y'all, I had to come live really quick. Um, I'm really shocked. I don't even know how to feel right now. To be honest with y'all, it's so much going on. But my daughter is in the hospital right now, so I'm waiting for her to call me because I had to come back to the house. I just left the hospital, and it's just so much going on. So let's get you caught up with what this is. When I say community Marbury, because so many people are like just participating disgustingly, right? And this is why I stay to myself, because I don't want any situation of mine to look like conflict between me and friends when it's not coming from the friends. It's bigger than just the friends. So I said in my last live, y'all, really quick live, like y'all could see in the video that I was like, I had just found out the information, just like y'all following the ambulance to the hospital. Um, so I had some things happening to me all day today, all day yesterday, all day the day before, and I kept like bypassing every little setup, every little setup. So today, mm, they was really pissed at me, and I seen this young lady, and she stood out to me. The young lady I'm talking about is a young lady who called herself Jumping My Daughter. I seen this young lady as I'm in the store shopping. Y'all, I had just beat a milestone, made all my goals when I was supposed to be detoured, y'all. So I'm in the middle of just beating an obstacle that was set in my path, and I'm laughing all the way to the bank. And this young lady appears, and she's following me in Walmart. I notice it right away. Like, this girl, every corner I turn, she's following me like a secret shopper or some shit. But I recognize this girl from my goddaughter's mom. So she pretend to like wave a little bit, but gets on the phone. I notice her say something sarcastic, and I knew I wasn't off about it. Cause sometimes, just it's not what it is. I know, but I knew I was right about what the girl said to me. Fast forward to today. This job, my daughter does not. This girl does not get in trouble. So far, she has been to jail several times within a month span, y'all. Like, I can't make this up. This young lady is being painted, before I continue, she's being painted to look unfit because they want her daughter. This girl has never been to jail. All of a sudden she's been going back to back. Started the first time she went was with my car, driving the car into the pole in front of my house. I knew something wasn't up with that. What these people are doing is highly illegal. So disturbingly illegal. Disgustingly illegal. That they do this right up under your nose and then come pretend like they're gonna help you out. Waiting for you to act irate because they wanted me to act irate today so that they pulled in and blocked me in today. Mind you, the last time that the girl went to the hospital, they said I was kidnapping my daughter because I was taking her to the hospital because me being a mother, she didn't sound right. And I told them I called about this group of friends that she was hanging with. I was concerned about them, and they told me I was taking her against her will, blah blah blah. And now look today, the same group of friends. I had to say that to them. Remember, I called y'all, and y'all tried to say I was kidnapping her. I was concerned, and that other officer looked at me like what I said rung a bell to him or some shit. He was a nice one. So a few crazy ones and a few nice ones always in the batch. They listening. So this guy is following me around the house now. So comes to find out, this young boy tries to off his Freemason dad 3 days ago. All of this coming in and it's making sense. What? See, my thing is, they telling me all of this. Why was you about to off your dad? And why all of a sudden you're trying to off my daughter now? Let me give you the icing on the cake, because today's Sunday now. Monday, my daughter has an appointment with SSI 10 o'clock in the morning to give her funds back. They don't want her to make it to that appointment because they owe her a couple months, because what they did was negligent. The way they took that girl's stuff, it was against the law. The way they took her stuff and then told her she was not disabled. And now she has all of these friends of hers calling her retarded and slow. What's the odds? These same people in this area was calling me retarded and slow. They do this. It's like normal people don't do this, even if they think something wrong with you. They don't just do that to you. They don't just, it's not like she walking around here like crazy. Today, he drugged my daughter. Not only drug her as in drag her, they drug her. They drugged her. I've never heard the girl talk like that. Her friend had to call and say, hey, I think they drugged her. And then they was talking about you, saying that her mom is slow and retarded. But what do her mama got to do? I don't even know these little people. What do I got to do with this? That's when I already knew, but that confirmed it. So these same group of people, what's the odds? These same group of people, this young boy who put his hands on my daughter with his stud cousin, this same group of people called SSI and told them, see, all of these people can get in cahoots and with RICO charges. They were the ones who called SSI and said my daughter was not disabled and was working. But you calling her slow. You called SSI and said she wasn't slow, right? That's because that's what we're calling it. You called them and said she wasn't slow, but then you tell her she's slow and her mother's retarded. She had my baby saying, I'm not slow, Mom, I'm actually smart. And I'm like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. See, the thing is, people do this to me all the time. This is why I advocate for people on the spectrum all the time. I don't care what people say, because people need to understand that it's your perception. Because however that person is acting and reacting to whatever you're doing, it came from you though. Because people on the spectrum don't just geek out on you like that. They don't just do that shit to you. It's something you saying. It's something you doing. Because that intelligent young lady, since she been around this group, she has been acting completely different, trying to her best to please them because they keep calling her slow and retarded. And then I asked myself, before I asked her, why do you want to hang around these people if they saying this about you? And it's not about you want to be around them. You want to feel normal. You want to prove to people that you could be normal. Because that's what I did. To people that was shitty to me, I didn't care to be around them. I wanted to prove to them that I can mask my sensory issues, bitch, and be normal to you. And act like you. And execute it better than you. But then you notice when I glitch, and you gotta expose that. And that's what these little kids do when they following me around. And like I gotta say this like this, since they want it to look like this, so in case something happened to us, y'all, because this is what they wanted to look like, regular beef. It ain't no regular beef. It ain't nothing. We don't listen. Everybody in this town is cool with me. I'm not on Facebook Live right now. I want to come on my most wanted channel, y'all, because a lot of them watching me on Facebook. I want to explain to y'all, everybody in this town looks up to me. All of these people in this town, even the ones that can't really stand me, they salute me because I stay to myself. When they see me, it's like they gotta be seen with the Miami girls. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just saying how I see it. They gotta be seen talking to me. So they gotta tell me, hey, even if they laughing at me, most of them make fun of me. Is that a guy? They do that. But when they see me, they say, hey, I like your shoes. Oh, I be seeing you do DoorDash. All right, they gotta tell me. So what I'm saying is, I don't have no beef with none of these people. None of them. Especially not my daughter. She don't have no beef with none of these people. It's like been coming out of the woodworks. And every time, see, My daughter them don't have knowledge on this program. So they can't finesse things like I do. When I see it, I have to redirect people like, hey, now you know, don't do that shit right there, man. That's some Mason shit. I don't give a shit how people look at me when I say it. But when I say this to certain people that's really sent from these folks, they tone it the fuck down and get up out of my face. Because they know I'm onto their ass. But see, if it's a regular person, you saying that to them, they just gon', you know what I'm saying? We let bygones be bygones because regular situations resolve itself. But when these Freemasons send they goons to you, they like to fuck your life up. So you gotta show them that you see them sometimes. But see, these things they don't know about this. I don't even, as y'all see, I be on live in my car. I don't like to be on live around them. Talk about this shit. Cause I don't want them to be scared. See, I don't have fear in my heart. That's why I talk about it. Or else I'll be scared as fucking won't speak about it. Right? Because they showed me what they do to people that talk. So I should be scared, right? But I'm not. I don't give a shit. But see, the kids, I don't want to scare them. Because the things these people do, it scares these children. See, this is the thing. I probably should be better off telling them so that they understand that these people are being illegal towards us so they can have their chest out like I do when they people do it instead of being scared the way they are. Because what I'm trying to explain is they can tell that authority figure corrupt people are fucking with us. Oh, they could tell. Oh, they could tell. That daughter that's in the hospital right now told me, she said, Mama, why would God let people take us from you? When they was in DCF. Understand her wording. Why would God let people take us from you? They know that these people fucking with me. And it's scaring them straight. To like, okay, what do we do? See, this the problem, that they do this to families, and they're fucking tearing families apart because I'm seeing them tear mine apart because my kids are scared of these people. They seeing these people to the point where, y'all, when I leave out, they so used to the police's pulling me over, y'all. From when we do DoorDash, literally be on the way to the order, and these cops pull me over, take me to jail. They so used to it that when they call me and I'm out, they blow my phone up if I get out the car too long with my order. Come back, I got 20 missed calls from them. And when I get on, oh, we thought the police pulled you over. This some fucking nigga shit. So yeah, the cops was very nice to me today, but we're not gonna sit here and act like it's super safe. I hope. Like I said, they send these little minions in, and then they come like, "Hi, we're here to help. We're the good guys." No, this came from y'all. This came from y'all. What's the odds? Right before the SSI appointment, every time it's something, a court date, something important, they do little shit like this using that technology. This ain't right. This shit is not right. And who are we supposed to look? Who we supposed to call in an emergency like this? You got the cops. You got 911 to call when regular civilians fuck with you. But who do you call when these people use this technology on you and your children to get a reaction so that they could put you in a mental institution? My daughter said, "Mama, don't let me get," because I called the ambulance right at the Freemason Lodge. They instructed me to move from out of the Freemason parking lot because I called them, sarcastically pulled up. Here you go, boys. This is why I pulled up in y'all lodge. I wanted, because this boy stayed right next to the lodge. I wanted his mama and them to see me. I started to knock on her door and say, "Hey, ma'am," because she seemed like she left her son a lot. "Hey, ma'am, this is what your son did." But son say, "No, they're gonna use this against you. They're gonna all come surround you and say that you trespassing on people's property." So I got my ass the fuck off and pulled in front of the gas station that's adjacent to the Freemason Lodge. Hold on, where's the proof? I think it's in that phone. So when I pull up, when they pull up, when they pull up to me, my daughter starts to scream and say, "Mama, no, they're going to kidnap me. They're going to take me on that floor again. And they pooped in front of me. Mom, please don't let me go back." And I said, "What are you talking about?" And those people went in a huddle whispering to each other. She couldn't have been lying. They went into a huddle when she said that. She said, Mama, no, please, please don't let me go by myself. And she was like falling out and everything hysterical. I said, Boo, you got to get it together or they going to take you on that floor. They just finna check to see what they gave you. Because the young lady said that they drugged you. We need to see what they gave you. We need to see if he hurt you, if you have any bones broke or anything like that. We not, you know what I'm saying? They scared her straight. She didn't want to go to the hospital. Mind you, make sense with my feeling last time. They wouldn't let me talk to her when she was in there. They wouldn't let me talk to her. Her phone was going straight to voicemail, couldn't call her. I kept calling. I had to scare the lady straight. I got on live, y'all. I did this because I know they watch my lives. So it makes a difference. That's why I go live sometimes. So while I'm on live, it took for me to go live for them to call me. It's on live, y'all. Go back a couple lives. Literally, I had to get on live for them to finally call me, let me talk to my daughter. Or did I have to end up calling? But I ended up calling about 4 times, and they kept saying, well, she needs to talk to the doctor. We'll have her call you. Oh, no, listen. She's autistic, and she needs to talk to me. And just like I said, she was saying, Mama, I kept telling them to call you. They wouldn't let me call you. Please, I need it. Don't leave me. So then the cop started laughing. And my daughter say, why do everybody think it's so funny? It's not funny. Everybody always laugh at me. Because he laughed. He laughed at the situation. I'm getting so much better, y'all. My reaction is priceless now. I've gotten so much better with having patience, meditating when I get frustrated, when people do stuff like this, so I can react in a professional manner so that I won't seem irate as fuck or like I'm just unstable, because these tactics that they use will have you on edge. It will make you scream. It will make you just whatever. And you got to control your emotions so that it won't let you do that. And I'm working on my girls. I'm working on my girls because I see the program turning up on them. And I know that's why now I finally have my answer to why they took my girls like that. They boot camped my kids when they took them. They tried to do the brainwashing. However y'all say to listen, I never was really one of the people that would agree with the brainwashing thing. But today, you ask me now, yeah, they really took my girls on the brainwashing boot camp experience when they took them. Allegedly, I guess. We're going to say that, YouTube, so you won't ban the live. When they took those girls for 8 months, it explains why they came back different. I can laugh about it now. It explains everything. Because they did it on purpose. It explains why the police kept getting called to those girls while they were there. It explains, and it started from them saying, oh, these girls are so sweet. These girls are this and that. They're so different from the people. This is what this group home people said. We think the situation has them acting out. We think that your mental health has the girls, it's affecting the girls' mental. Hold up, my mental health, we all on the spectrum. So what about us? Just me? I finally get it now. They took those girls that never been through any trauma. Never. No trauma. And made them experience everything imaginable. Because those girls sent me pictures of other girls in the group homes with lines. White lines. Y'all know what it is. White lines asking me, what is this? Yes, I got all those text messages. They could tell me online. Go ahead. I got all those. See, they didn't think I had it because they stole all the stuff they thought we was communicating on. They stole it. But see, they didn't know how intelligent I was. See, I know I act. This is for the people that call me slow. Yeah, I know I act slow. I know I'm glitchy, but I'm very intelligent. So to the people that think my daughters are slow, they're going to surprise you when they're at their best. And that's why I'm helping them heal. They don't want my girls to heal from what they did to them. How they snatched them from their mother. that was struggling in the hotel. When they if they felt like the hotel wasn't permanent, they could have helped us. Like they helped this other young lady and got her grandmother telling me that I'm jealous because DCF helping them and didn't help me. How do you know that? How do you know that DCF didn't help me? Because I got my kids back. So why does she feel like DC? How does this lady know this? This how I know who they is. How does she know that DCF didn't help me? Because they didn't. They didn't give me, they told me they didn't offer housing. I had to get it on my own. Thank God I was already signed up for this housing. And this housing is retaliating against me because they realized they helped me get my kids back by giving me my keys the time they gave it to me. So they got to teach me a lesson because they don't want no parts of helping me. They saw how the angels made their own organization help me because this organization is in cooperation with the same fucking people. They sponsored by this fucking organization. And that's why they trying to put me out so bad. And this girl family got all of her. I feel bad for my pretty baby. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's so sweet and she trying her best. It's these people keep reaching out to her. This the problem, y'all. They keep reaching out to her, befriending her. And she's so sweet. She fall for anything that these people say to her. They make her think this is the only way they can get out. Oh, you know, we can help you, do this and do that. And then, oh, here she goes. Because she want to feel like she's doing something. I try to warn her when I see the signs. But my daughter is an adult now. I can't. And that's what she do. And I try to give her a lecture before she go, pray with her when I feel like something ain't right. But these people, they come pop up to my house for her. Pop up to my house for her. That y'all, I've been trying to just ghost and leave here. And these Mason ass niggas, they got me in situations to make me be trapped here on purpose so that they can give me a humiliation ritual in front of all of these community people. They want it so bad. They want it because I look so fucking different in this little Ku Klux Klan town. It's very small, y'all. I stand the fuck out. Even when I look a mess, even looking like a bum, I stand out to these people. And the fact that I'm not nothing like their descendants that's walking around here, that's walking around for a fixed look like, that's just trying to, I'm with my kids. And if I'm not with my kids, I'm by myself doing orders, and they see that. They see that. They see how these people be inviting me places, and for 3 years, 1 or 4 years, I've declined. And then they move on to my daughter with the same group of people that's Mason. I had this one guy, I won't say his name, that told me literally out his own mouth that he's a Mason and trying to move up. Literally. And guess what? That same guy is cousins with this family. So what am I saying? Most likely all of them was born and raised up in it, just like that guy at the food stamp office told me, as he told me while I'm waiting for them to assist me, and I'm the only one there, nobody's in the lobby, they just have me sitting there. And this guy gets on the phone with his son and screams Southside. Mind you, I stay on the South Side. He's on there saying Southside, throwing gang signs and everything. So, well, I got so tired of it on the 20th time. I said, don't teach that boy that shit. I got aggravated. I couldn't take it no more. I'm already shaking, trying to ignore him. I'm listening to what they saying behind the wall about, what they finna eat and shit. And I mean, all these techniques on purpose. I got so aggravated, said, don't tell that boy that. And he said, well, this was his answer. This is why I brought it up. He said, this was what I was raised up in. I said, but yeah, if he joined the gang, you can't even say anything about it. You are encouraging him. Encouraging him to stand alone. I told this guy this. They could rewind the tape back and play it for y'all. I told him, you stand alone. These brotherhood and gangs, they can't go with you. You was born here on your own mission. And he gonna tell me this is what he said, y'all, on my life. I won't make this up. This guy said, I'm a Freemason and I'm proud of it. I'm a proud Freemason. That's what he said. As I walked out that door, I told him, y'all gonna go to hell. Because it kind of, it's like, I didn't know what else to say. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what else to say because he hit me with a jab. Like, yeah, I know where you at. You on the south side. That was a whole message to me. South side, I'm a proud Freemason. It's like you listening to my videos and shit. Because it was on cue with what I was saying on my live that day. And he literally came in my face and told me he was a proud Freemason. So I told him, y'all all gonna die. So he walked out and screamed loud, next time you come here, you gonna be banned. I said, banned for what? Telling you the truth? And he didn't say shit. He turned around. What's funny is that when they can't get me, I get a call. Something up with my daughter. Every time they try me, and I win with flying colors because of my reaction. Because that's all it be. It could always go left if I don't do what I be doing. But every time they try to get me in trap with something, and every day is something, and I pass it, I get a phone call from one of my daughter friends or her calling me because somebody is messing with her. Not because she messing with them. It's always, oh, this boy he just punched your. This is what the little girl just said. Calling my other daughter phone. Said, this boy just punched your daughter, him and his cousin. And the group of girls, you could tell that my daughter didn't do anything because they were pissed the fuck off. I could see I'm analyzing the whole situation. I could be a whole detective. I'm analyzing the whole situation. They all pissed off, mad, saying, oh, I know where she at and all that. And I said, you ain't no need for none of that. It's fine. I know what to do. Get in the car now. And she was like, no, get in the car. We take you to the emergency room. And we finna go make one stop. Because I was starting to go to his mom's house to tell her what her son did. And I did pull up. And something say, no. I just saw the whole situation flash before me. And that's crazy because as soon as I moved, that's what they did. They all blocked me in. It would look bad if I was in that Freemason Lodge parking lot. Because they would have said I was trespassing. Or they would have loved to trespass me from the lodge. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm really tired, y'all. Like, I slept. I didn't tell y'all. I slept for 2 days. I called myself. They doing this on purpose. They doing this to me on purpose. They trying to tire me completely out. They want me to keep going. I watched all these cops follow me to every. Now, some of these cops are good cops now. Y'all see, look, I'm not anti-police now. Please believe. I once wanted to be a cop when I was young. I'm just exposing the corrupt side because all of them not. But I had these cops mixed in with most of the good ones that's watching going on because I want them to understand that they being watched too. So I had a bunch of these corrupt cops follow me everywhere I went. I even delivered to some of them. So which means they knew I was out here working all day to boom, cut the order short, gotta hurry up and drop this off and fly to my daughter. That's how they stopped me. And if I would have kept going, I would have just met my quota. But it's okay. It's okay. I ain't complaining. So, because I needed to stop anyways. I called myself going at it the other day. Like 3 days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. I did not, 4 days ago, because it went into the next day. Let's tell the truth. It started from that night before, maybe that's I'm gonna just say 4 or 5 o'clock. And I didn't stop to the very next day. Let me tell you, I was in bed. I could not move. My body felt like tons and tons of, like, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. I could not fucking move. I felt so bad for myself. And I'm thankful I had my girls. This is what I'm saying. My daughter was just at the house. They was all in there dancing and carrying on. They done rearranged the house when I was finally able to get up and see what was going on. The whole house is rearranged and redecorated, and y'all, they got burritos made. So what I'm saying is, this girl was in there with her baby, and until this boy pop up outside to pick her up. You come interrupt her And I knew she ain't know you was coming. A lot of these times, I know that you could tell when she calling, cause she'll tell me ahead of time. I know my Spectrum daughter. She like to tell on herself. So when they pop up, I be knowing when they pop up, especially her reaction. Oh God, like you could tell that was unannounced. They do that, and I could try to tell her, don't never let nobody change your plan. It's usually not a good sign. Stick to your plans. Don't let people come in and change your plans up and say, let's go. That's when something bad happens. And that's what they do. Stick to what you was doing. Say no. I'm trying to teach her this. Say no, I'm chilling with my baby. No, I'm chilling with my sister. Because most of the time she be chilling with her sister. No, I'm chilling with my sister right now. No, I'm studying for my class. No, but these people, oh, you can't get out. Your mama said no. Or you on the spec. I be hearing them. Y'all, this is not regular people that's doing this. This is not, because I just had to tell my baby girl. I said, I don't know what happened, because she got this nice two nice young ladies that she used to really hang with, and they was always productive together. uh those other girls ain't on the time in that this group of people that she's hanging with. The girl is cousins. This how she met the young guy, because he's cousins with her friend that she went to school with. And come to find out, her and him not talking. He tried to tear her neck off. So I'm asking her, like, that should be a sign to you that you need to stay away from this young guy. Like, and he asked about her. You see what I'm saying? This how they end up talking. He asked about her. She happened to bring my daughter around this young boy, and that's, and what's crazy is, I don't know, y'all. I try not to say too much of her business, but just to get you to understand that these people were sent to her. These people were sent to her. This same young boy bragged about my car hitting the pole, y'all. I tried to tell her, I said, listen, you ain't gonna press charges. I know I am, because I was at the Hop and Shop. Hop and Shop over here. And these young boys, same little boys, I got it on camera, they walked past my car and said this shit. Same young cats at the Hop and Shop talking about my car and talking about they couldn't slow down. And asked my baby, I said, you sure you was driving my car? Because the way those little dirty little boys was saying it, they wanted me to hear what really happened. It's like the way they said it, like, but you think you know what happened to your car? Let me tell you what happened to your car, because we was in that motherfucker. And it makes sense. It makes sense, because I had just paid it off. I told everybody I had just paid my car, my truck, my SUV off. And a week later, boom, into the thing. It was a big thing. It's a big thing, because the guy I bought the car from made it a big deal to broadcast this, that I was a loyal customer. I hate that he did that, because it made these jealous people upset. Sent their little posse. That's why I tell y'all, these little gangs, they all affiliated with these Freemasons, y'all. I'm just saying it. It's no alleged, y'all. I don't really care. It's no alleged. This, y'all want to come try to sue me, I could prove to you my theory that they all affiliated. The OGs are the ones that go back. Cause y'all, I hear everything they be saying to me. I hear how the lingo they speak, and it all makes sense. Your OG is who? Your OG is, that's what that means. Think about it, y'all. OG. What's it the whole time? They talking about Freemasons when they say OG. And these young cats, they want to be OGs, but they not. They moving up to be one. And that's why they move the way they move, to show their loyalty. To show their loyalty to the fucking team. Period. Y'all, I'm sorry, my nerves are so bad. I'm definitely not gonna be able to get any freaking sleep, y'all. Any freaking sleep. Any freaking sleep, y'all. Any freaking sleep. Y'all, I just saved my life, and I'm getting retaliated against. So this is why I came live. because I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I'm smoking another blunt. That's how serious it is. Like, I'm really so fucking aggravated. Like, it's one thing after another. One thing after another. And I'm so, y'all, if I wasn't strong, bro, I wouldn't make it this far. Cause they do little petty shit. These people do the petty stuff. I wanna prove it to y'all. Cause they done got me into my Einstein mode now. I wanna prove everything to y'all and start showing y'all shit. Make this shit a movie. So YouTube can let the message get out. Y'all, I'm gonna make it animated and everything and show y'all the little petty little lame shit. Cause they are animated, right, y'all? These petty ass losers, bro. I wanna prove to y'all how they use MK Ultra with certain situations you going through, how they mimic things that you going through and make people around you. Sometimes they be complete strangers, as long as they in your energy orbit, they able to use these people to say certain things, trigger words to get you in your feelings. Yeah, they petty like that because they want you to act out when they come with the next Jagger, when they come with the next scheme. Your motherfucking knees, you fall for anything. I see it. This program lame. I want them to know, yes, they smart about the way they move, but this shit's so lame. I want them to understand. You wanna know why it's lame, y'all? The fact that they throw rocks and hide their hands. It's cowardly. It's cowardly to move the way y'all move, my guys. Like, I don't care. Like, do whatever y'all. My daughter in the hospital, and I know that y'all. I get it. I'm already detached. I want them to understand this shit. When they like to play with my mama and they like to play with my family, like, coming at them, you just gonna get a curse. You gonna get a bad curse on you. It's not gonna get me to react the way you want me to react. No Kanika Jenkins. Like, I'm not gonna react the way you thinking I'm gonna react. I promise you. All I'm gonna do is aggravate. I'm gonna piss the whole organization off with how I'm gonna react, because it definitely ain't gonna be the reaction you want. Keep playing with my kids and playing with my folks to get my attention, to piss me the fuck off. Hey, a new day, babe, new bitch. You gotta try a different tactic with me. You might as well start blessing my folks to piss me off. Go ahead and do that. Bless that one that's in the emergency room right now. Go ahead and bless her. Put a gift card in her bag before y'all release her. Yeah, they already done. I don't really want to sound crazier than I look, but I want y'all to know that they use people DNA, y'all. I'ma just be PG with it. They use people DNA, and it's really important. It's really important to get data from me and my kids, y'all. I'll just say that much. I'll just say that. See, I done figured out their whole little system. I done figured out their whole. It's a lot of stuff that I want to say that I don't even tell y'all. Hey, this program needs to be abolished, like, immediately, as soon as possible. They moving dangerously out here, y'all. Like, it's on my mind heavy, y'all. Like, for real. They moving dangerous. Like, really, really too dangerous. For real. Like, there's no need to, like, cap people when they talk about this stuff, because it prevents people from getting immediate help. Because there are people in situations like me, it ain't good, y'all. Where I put my lighter? Hey, this is really, really sad. I can't believe this little dude punched my daughter and choked her and slammed her, and then this dude took off all her clothes. Hold up, I didn't get to tell y'all everything. Hold up. So the young girl told me exactly what happened, and I went to shaking and crying because this mimic sex trafficking. And I've been saying this. If y'all been on my lives, I've been saying it back then. They're like, my daughter getting sex trafficked and I can't prove it. This is why I was trying to up and move, y'all. So, and maybe still in the works that I had to just do something emergency with my family. I had to call a couple people. But listen, y'all. Listen. This girl said not only did he spike her drink, he saw her put something in her drink. She started acting different right after that. He punched her, choked her, and ripped all her clothes naked in front of all of his family members. I said, what? He did what? He ripped her clothes open. He took all her clothes and made her. She said she was naked. That's what he said. And I said, what you mean she was naked? Oh, he ripped all her clothes off in front of his family. Okay. I almost pulled off in front. When the girl said it, I said, I'm sorry. Thank you, young lady. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me those details. And I say, you said it was a stud girl. How did she look? Can you describe her to me? Okay, so that was that girl. My daughter said, that's the girl you said that was following us in Walmart. Say, yes, that's the girl I was talking about. I told you. She said, oh my God. I just said this to my other daughter. That girl is related. She be with Sierra friend guy. I just said it because she was trolling us, and my daughter noticed it. She said, Mom, you know that girl? She said something to you. Just like that. So, to the people that's researching this for me, you could look at my lives. And in a couple of those cars that kept browsing by, a lot of times in those times I had up, you're going to spot a couple of these people riding past my house several times, including this young fella who just told my daughter her mama is retarded, and so is she. Here we go again. It's a question. Why do you keep pulling up to this retarded girl house to pick her up? Why do you keep giving this retarded girl your keys to drive your car, to flex on? Like this dude was doing a lot of stuff to really flex on us, because the stuff he was saying. Your mama couldn't even buy you a car. She brought herself a car. Like, why is this stuff talked about? Because my daughter, we tight. She repeat everything to me. So I was asking her, why is he worried about that? Did you tell him you wrecked my car? Don't he remember you wrecked my car? What is he talking about? Say, well, nah, he said that's why he let me drive his car. He just gonna give me this. Since you can, like, hold up. Is he trying to compete with your mama? That was a red flag then. Then it went to him asking my daughter about her check and asking her, they think, cause we were making an example, right? Because this young lady, I won't address her situation too much, but this young lady mama was spending her check, and my daughter blurted out, I'm happy my mama don't do that or something like that. She give me all my money or whatever, blah blah blah. As I should, right? So my daughter tell me he gonna ask me about my check, asking me, acting like I'm such and such. I'm not gonna say the young lady name. Like I'm such and such. Like you, he just worried about my money. I told him that. She said, shh, don't tell him. I said, Sierra, why would I tell him? You shouldn't be telling him this stuff. Why is he questioning you about your check? Mind you, just went through this when I was caregiving for my goddaughter's mama, when she was telling me that her friends told her to find her boyfriend that got a check so that she could hustle. And I said, baby, I think they trying to tell you that's what they doing to you. I had just said this to her. Now I'm fast forwarding to this. To this guy. Worried about my daughter's check, right? This is what his other friend told her, right? So my mind is on that now. Why is he asking you about the check, and why is he worried about your mama with it? How do he think I have your check when you get your own money? She was like, no, he probably want me to, give him money or whatever. Tell them I don't have it, try to act broke or whatever, blah blah blah. So really the joke's on them. They say my baby don't never she have money and blah blah blah, but really she really finessing, because she see y'all trying to finesse her, because she heard how people did that girl with her check, and how people talk about it like that. So she knew to not show you that side. Plus she spent her shit on her baby. Yes, I instilled her to do that since the baby came home. So her whole, when they do give it to her, her shit go on her baby. So a grown man asking a slow person, because you called her slow, about her fucking check. How does that make you feel as a man? Who are you as a man? See, this is the thing. People like to clown people about stuff, but how does it make you look? Why are you even asking her about it? Be a man. I feel like it's loose. It's coward of nigga of dude. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so upset. It's cowardly to ask a woman, period, as a guy, for any money. I'm just being real. Let's go back to the old days. These men, they wasn't taking nothing from the woman, especially a woman with children. Let alone disabled woman with a check. You gotta be the lowest scum of the earth to even try to hustle. Y'all niggas be hustling women with checks, bro. Even a man with a check, but a woman, if she got children, I think it says a lot about y'all character. But they try to clown my daughter because she got one. Are you mad? Because I'm still trying to get one. So, and I ain't embarrassed to tell people I'm trying to get me a check. It's the young-minded people that like to pick on people. That's worried about it so much. What you worried about? Because normal people ain't picking at people that's getting a check. Like, what's the fun? What's really funny about it? What's the joke? The next minute you asking her for $20. You asking her for $40. Funny part is, y'all arguing with this girl about her check and she has not gotten it and going on 3 months now. Because y'all called and said that she's not disabled. NSSI stopped that motherfucker shit, introed us, and gave us a hard time, almost arrested mom because mom is trying to figure out what's going the fuck on. Plus y'all trolling her while she's waiting. That I don't even go there no more. When I come there, I gotta go there with my baby on Monday. This is the crazy part. I always try to tell them, listen, I don't want to go into the office. I want to do everything on the phone and online, because those people do shit on purpose. But this time, I'm going to be recording again. Yeah, I can't do a voice record, but I can record myself, right? I mean, I can't record a video. It don't tell me I can't voice record myself. It's nowhere in there, right? Because that'll keep me to control myself. I'm going to tell them that's a technique I use. Is for me. Yeah, because I know I'm recording myself. You know what I'm saying? Then I know I'm recording what you saying. So I'm confident. I don't have to tell you shit. I don't really care. I want you to say what you saying. I'm just going to smile. So that's what we going to do. So, but y'all, I don't even got to record. I don't really give a shit. My thing is, I know that my reaction is, and the police just passed by. I'm definitely not going to record anything. Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna record nothing. I just peeped something. I was hypothetically speaking. But definitely, y'all, I know to react different because I see what they trying to do. It's so sad though that they trying to pin us up to the wall like this. Like it's really, really sad, because I'm thinking of the motive and what they want for me and my kids. And it just make me real sad. It make me real sad. Like, for real, for real. Like, this shit real, real sad. Like, I didn't ask for this. This the thing. This the thing, y'all. I didn't ask for this shit. And I want my kids to understand this, because I know at points they probably feel like we all cursed. Because no matter how good mom is, no matter how good we are, no matter how good life feels, like the police always come fuck with us. Like, that's how it feels to me. So I know my kids thinking that. They don't never say this to me. I'm really hypothetically speaking, y'all. Like, I know they gotta feel like that. And it's real fucked up, because you do this to people that are good people. You do this to people that are giving. Like, my whole crew is giving. Like, I raised them like that. Anybody will tell y'all, like, I'm really not trying to paint a picture that it's not. Like, Anybody will tell you that know me and my kids, my family and friends, like not people that just met me, I'm talking about people that know me my whole life, they'll tell you that girl is sweet as fuck. Her kids is sweet as fuck. Even the DCF people will tell you that. So it's like for us to have all of this shit happen to us like this, like it's fucked up. When you think about the other people in the world that's going through this shit, because I know if it's happening, I'm saying that for a reason. I know if this shit is happening to somebody like me, please hear me out and feel my pain, y'all. I know that if this shit happening to somebody like me, man, it's happening to so many other people. And that's what the problem is. Because, dog, other people might not be as strong as I am to go through this shit, bro, every fucking day. It don't matter where you live. It don't matter where you stay. This shit, this program gonna follow you. But you gotta know in your heart that you gonna be abundantly blessed. That's the only way you gonna make it through this shit. And I promise you, that's the only reason I'm able to fucking make it to the next day, dealing with this satanic ass shit. These people are demonic. They are. These people are demonic. Nothing that they do is of God. I gotta tell you. Because of the shit they do to me, I know that nothing that they do is for God. They don't move for nothing but the devil. Because everything they do to me is always when I'm being blessed. Like, y'all gotta understand what I'm saying. Every time they do shit, it's right when the angels bless me with some shit, or right after. It's either right when it's happening or right the fuck after. Like, they punish me for being anointed. I gotta say this, maybe to the researchers, they can understand this percentage of people that's being targeted and why. But it's like I'm being punished for having discernment, for being anointed, for being favored, for being protected, for being me, for living right. How? So when people tell me they don't see my fruit, when people, I'm talking about the people that pick at me, similar to the people that pick at my daughter, calling her slow and retarded and broke, saying she don't got shit. When they don't know these people be putting us in predicaments. These people be stealing my shit. These people, like, come on, bro. Bro, I know the angels, they see this because they bless me every time. I just got blessed, y'all, so I'm only crying. I'm only crying because I'm sad to know that other people could be going through this same shit me and my girls that they doing, that they taking us through, all to get us in a mental institution, bro. That's the angle they going with me and my girls. I protected these girls from these people for so long, and they broke me down so bad right now to show me none of that shit mattered. We still gone. It's like, we got your daughter. That's the message they keep telling me. We got your daughter. We got your kids. We still got. They working on my oldest so bad because she a lot like me. And when it was her birthday, when they took me to jail, when they took them to foster care, it was the next day. day after her birthday, we celebrated. I was broke after that, y'all, because I wanted her to celebrate. Y'all, that man was trying to say something racial to me. And my baby girl said, "You were following us." Something like that to him. And he was so shocked. I told her, shh, sit back. It's okay. But she was right. He was fucking following me, bro. And it took a child, a teenager, to put him in his place and tell him that in a disgusting, it made him feel disgusting. You were following my mama. Then she go through the whole roller coaster after that, after saying that to that racist cop that told me he was gonna put me in the padded cell and knock the wind out of me. And I woke up in the padded cell for real. They called the police on that girl. They did so much to her. She ran away in there. They couldn't find her. She got molested in there. They said she was lying. And now she get out and they got these gangs on her. Did I tell y'all the boys of Masons went to the group home when they was in there and gave them all gift cards? And my daughter said, "Mama, what's initiate?" Bro, I was so mad. I was so mad, bro. I can't say these people are disgusting. Why she asked me what the fuck do initiate mean, nigga? I'ma knock it down right now. This is why my granny told me. Yes, 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 Granny, thank you. I love you. Never forgotten. You never forgot me. So I never forget you. This is why Granny told me this. And I never understood. She told me, do not join the music industry. Do it for fun. Y'all, and I love her so much. I really listen to her. I know she see that. But my understanding of it is now, I see what it is. Just like, they gonna try to initiate you. Even with her and my auntie telling me, don't tell people about your gifts. They gonna want to study you like they try to study your mama. I gotta say it because I gotta justify my mama. I wanted to hide this. I hid this for so long, but I gotta talk about it now because I see that they may do something to my mom. They upset with my mom. She's been going through so much shit. And Cornell, I haven't been talking to my mom lately. We haven't been seeing eye to eye, and I love her so much. But it's them. It's them. It's them. They upset with my mama because she saved my life from going to jail, bro. Cause they want my mama to lie. They wanted my mama to lie. They wanted my mama to lie, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. They wanted my mama to lie. That day the detectives came. The day the detectives came to interview my mama, I heard him in there. I heard him before I came out the room. I heard them. It's all making sense now with why they were saying what they were saying to her. And I just heard her arguing. My daughter was in here. She was here. I saw her. She was in here because she was right. She couldn't forget me in here. Everybody was trying to get me to come out, including my friend, and I didn't want to. I had just got raped. I'm sorry. So I didn't want to go nowhere. So she remembered that. She kept telling me, people keep calling her for you need to get out the house. So she knew I was there. So when them niggas tried to come there and say something other than what it was, she was snapping on them in there. I remember. That's why I didn't go to jail for something I didn't do, or else I would be in there praying that people justify me. Cause I ain't have shit to do with that shit. Bro, I don't even know what really happened, but besides my dreams, bro. When my friend come in my dreams and tell me what happened to her. But nobody ain't gonna take my dreams serious, nigga. We in a world where people scared of people with gifts like that. They don't want to take my dreams serious. They want to blame me for it. That's why they told everybody in school I knew what happened. Bitch, I ain't know what happened, bitch. They make people throw trash cans at me. They make people fuck with me. And now, still to this day, they make these people fuck with me. They make they little I see the similarities. I know who was who back then. From me looking back, of course I didn't know back then, but as I look back on it, like, okay, that's why such and such did that to me. Okay, that's why such and such did that, and that's why such and such said that. That's why such and such jumped you. That's why it all made fucking sense. And shout out to my homegirl. I ain't gonna even say your name. They don't want me to tell people that. They don't want me to tell people that. Yeah, my homegirl told me that. I was so hurt. I couldn't believe it. I said, what? Me? But that explains why people were fucking with me. Imagine doing that to somebody who don't have shit to do with it and they grieving about it. How the fuck did people ever think about that shit? No. But I'm gonna tell you, I promise you, when all the truth come out, a lot of people are gonna be shitty, feel so shitty with how they treated me, bro. Knowing that these people fucking did this to me on purpose, bro, because they tried to take me out with my friend. It was about me. I had to live with this shit now that I know the truth. They really targeted my friend, bro. They really targeted my friend, bro. It made me feel bad about it on purpose. They traumatized me on purpose and then did this to my daughter. And they did the same shit to my daughter because my daughter have not gotten over her friend that died similar. I don't even know what happened to the girl, but it was so close to home. And I was like, these son of bitches, bro. These son. Y'all gotta, if y'all going through this shit, y'all gotta talk about it. Y'all cannot continue to let these, you see how hurt I am? Y'all can't continue to let these people do this. If y'all continue to let them sensitize us like YouTube do, buffering the live every time I say something that's on point, that's factual, they buffer the fucking live. Y'all can't buffer y'all truth, bro. You can't let these people scare you because they intimidated by you. We so powerful. All it takes is for everybody to gang together. It'll make so much change. I'm talking about immediate change, but everybody too scared, man. Everybody too scared to stand up for what's right. They take what's easy, the easy route, whatever works in life, because and on our mind, we gotta pay bills, we gotta do this, life goes on. We got that type of mentality, so we don't think about the future, our children, their children being affected by things we keep on the hush. What happens when you pass over? You can't protect them the way you've been protected. Organizations, you can't depend on that organization to protect them how you've been protected. So what happens then to the people that's a part of this shit? I'm talking to them now. What happens then? Because y'all know how y'all brotherhood move when they get intimidated. They switch up. Y'all switch up on each other. So who goes to say they don't switch up on your descendants? So what happens then? Y'all niggas, y'all boys turn snitch. Save your soul. Your ancestors, bro. Because you got a whole bunch of them and they're stuck in the rim. They wishing they did things different because they ain't know no better. Imagine thinking you going to heaven again, stuck in a fucking dimension where you gotta watch your descendants do the things you taught them. And you see the signs say wrong way and your descendants going that way because you ain't teach them the right fucking way. Those people that you fabricated lies, you did things to prevent them from crossing that path, and you see them going to the right, all greens. And how does that feel? That's the funny part. That's the funny part. I get to laugh at that part. Yeah, I don't care what you do to me. I really mean it. I don't care what they do to me, y'all, what they do to my kids, what they do to my family. I don't give a shit, because all they doing is cursing their own aura. Everybody that's affiliated with this program, they better off just not fucking with me at all. This don't fuck with my lives. Don't fuck with proof from a padded cell, nigga. I'ma use my telekinesis bitch abilities to prove your ass. Tried me. They ripped the girls corner men. This don't sound, y'all, these people demonic. Oh, nasty, perverted. She made it clear she emphasis on older men. She made sure she said it like that. It was just regular boys. She would have said they made her naked in front of everybody. No, she said in front of older men. Why was that said like that? Who was these old men? He initiated my daughter, humiliated her. It was a ritual. I reversed everything beforehand. So whatever I do to that girl, it's gonna reverse on them. I'm so confident. That's why I say I don't really care what they do. Go ahead. Go ahead, because I have good intentions. I have good intentions. Right now, get me to invert to be and live like you. Then I'm not as powerful with what I know I'm speaking facts. With somebody on their journey, so you get delayed when you really need. When they least expect it and when they really need it the most, they get delayed in their path. This is a website that no no way out. So I own a garage. My bank refused to. I can't believe this. Try to call her. I didn't even play that. Hold on, let me call my daughter. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, let me switch the SIM card to the track phone SIM card. Damn, did I take it out? That's why I didn't get no calls. See, y'all, it's always something. I was using the phone yesterday, earlier. Now when I need it right now, it's off. And watch is gonna randomly start back working. This the shit. And I'm only highlighting that because when I was doing the order earlier, it happened to me. And I was like, oh shit, I couldn't drop it off, and I was in the spot where I did not need for that shit to happen. I had to like really figure it out real quick because I could see somebody with a light flashing walking up, and I was in a ditch in the back. Like that's how their house was. Pretty much no lights or nothing. I had to think real quick, and my quick wit got me through some shit I feel like was gonna go left real quick. But I noticed my phone was off at that moment. Like it was like, that's why I said I had to make a quick decision with where to turn and everything. Like dead end that way, dead end that way. And I don't know, I don't really want to say too much, but thank you, Father. As soon as I got to the end where it's back from out of that little, little royal area, it was like, I don't know. It was no signal or nothing back there. When I got to the front, that's when the reception started working. And I tell you no lie, that's when I got the call. Because now that I think about it, I had just dropped it off. I wasn't forced to order. I had just dropped it off when I got the call. So it's like if I wouldn't have thought quick, I would have been stuck back there when she called. Because literally, it's like that hallelujah moment once I got out of that little ditch. Whew, I was so relieved coming out. And soon as I started to drive back towards the houseway, because it took me all the way out. It's when she called. I had to stop and get gas and rush to her. So what I'm telling you is, they set up with both of us at the same time, pretty much, because mind you, while I'm in this ditch, I have no clue that my daughter is over here getting jumped by a boy and a young lady, or a stud. Thank you for her friends, her real friends that was there, that took up for her, and that's why she's okay, because they spotted them trying to drug her. It's all similarities with all of this, with the Kanika Jenkins, all of these people, y'all. This stuff ain't natural. This ain't free people just doing this stuff. It's higher. It's set up. It's all set up, y'all. I'm girl to tell you here first. I could tie so many cases together with this shit, because I see the techniques. I see it. Every time I try to do it, YouTube and all of them flag my videos because they know I be on point. I don't really care if I make a cent off of it. But I guarantee you, they gonna hear about it. Big facts. Let me play this because I'm gonna get ready to. Let me play this. Let me go in here and use my daughter's phone and call her. Cause this one, I don't feel like dealing with it. The sound of justice reverberates through the universe as those who believed they were untouchable face the consequences they never thought would come. Someone powerful is going to jail. Someone else is about to walk free from a prison they never deserved to be in. Scales shatter everything. Human remains. Not just any remains. It's crazy they just said. Hold on, y'all. I got crazy to tell y'all. Said that. Connected so deeply embedded in politics and finance that when the truth comes out, it will redefine what you thought you knew about celebrity culture and the people closest to you. But there's something darker at the heart of this discovery. These remains were supposed to stay buried forever beneath someone's backyard landscaping. The body parts tell a story of calculated violence that involved household names, trusted family members, and a criminal organization that's been operating for decades with impunity. The excavation is happening now, and what investigators are finding will rock the entertainment world to its core. Celebrities who supposedly died years ago were actually murdered by this organization for their life insurance policies. Other celebrities who everyone thinks are dead actually faked their deaths to collect their own insurance money, and now they're about to face real death because the criminal network is cleaning house. This isn't random violence. This is the calling card of an organization that's expecting murder for profit, using celebrities as both victims and accomplices. High-profile figures who seemed untouchable were actually either targets or participants in a scheme that generated hundreds of millions through staged deaths and fraudulent insurance claims. The truth is more disturbing than you realize. Your world has intersected with the celebrity murder network in ways that placed you directly in their crosshairs. Your name exists in the same files as household names who are now dead or missing. Your insurance policies were researched alongside those people. Disappear on a few minutes. She said they about to be honest with you, y'all. the way they acting, it's like they be wanting to keep her real long. But thing is, the thing is, they wanted to be acting out in a specific way that she's not getting to that point because I'm in the picture. See, this is why they try to prevent her from talking to me each time because I calm her down. Of course, I just learned these things since she was born. You know what I'm saying? So I do it naturally, and she knows it. She knows it when she needs me to say certain things that I don't even understand what I be saying. But she says this. So it made sense today when she cried saying that to the police. She said she told her. I had no idea what happened.
She ready.
Okay, give me a minute. Give me about 5 minutes. But y'all, it made sense when uh she said, I tried to call you, they wouldn't let me call you. That's when I knew right then and there that they've been preventing her from calling me for this. Not only that the fact that they've been preventing her from calling me or accessing my number or anything, even from when DCF, it's because they don't want me to calm her down. They want her to be uh oblivious and lost and reacting just in a crazy ass manner so that they could say she's something that she's not. And I keep telling her, please control your emotions. You don't want people to say it's something. I cannot let people dictations and assumptions about you make you act out or make you feel some type of way because it's your reaction that matters. And I'm telling them, boo, I'm still learning this myself. So trust me on this. And she said, but they said I'm slow and that you retard. It don't matter. They tell them they can talk about me. That's fine. It don't bother me. I don't know why it bothers you, babe. This is what I'm telling them. I don't know why it bothers you. Let these people say what they want to say about you. She said, I told them that I'm smart and I have scholarship to go to art school, but I didn't go. It's like, okay, see, look, this is the problem. I've been saying this. This is the problem. And why she has to prove a point to people, I don't know. It's just really, I gotta get her. I gotta get her from over here. I knew that, and I've been trying to get to that, but now I have to figure out something else because everything that I try to do, these people are 2 steps ahead of me to shut it down immediately so that I don't. So let me spray my car. Can't go inside because I gotta go get her. I'm gonna clean my car out first, and then I'm gonna end the line. But pray for me, y'all. Like, they done amped up on us like real bad. And like I said, tomorrow is the appointment for them to give the girl her stuff back. And I could see it's gonna be a show there because they really didn't want her to make it there with this day. Oh yeah, it was meant for him to do her in bad. The way y'all ain't used. This is the reason why we pulled over earlier. And I had to pray. I didn't realize this is why my energy felt like that. But she wasn't supposed to make it today, y'all. Thank you, Father, and my ancestors, yeah, for protecting her today because the way this young lady spoke about what they did to her, it just sounds like sex trafficking, y'all. But I'm gonna end the line on that note, y'all. And I got a lot of stuff to do this week, y'all, because yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do this week. Y'all pray for us, and I love